Every coffee needs a lotus.
And welcome back to our webinar, the part 2 webinar with Coach Vishnu Annapareddy. If we have learned how to rescue ourselves and rebuild ourselves as human beings during the part 1, part 2 is about reinventing your people. Rescuing your people by offering them a lot of ways to be resilient, to be strong, and to believe in a better ending or future. So before that, Coach Vishnu, I'd like to read these wonderful messages by Kuya Earl Flores, another insightful and productive session. Thank you, Sir Vishnu, and to our Ariva team. And Ms. Lizzie Sacurong Flores, thank you, Ariva Academy, Ariva Events, the rest of Ariva team, Sir Howell and Coach Vishnu Annapareddy.
Thank you.
Coach, we also have, as you read the thank yous and the gratitude messages here at the Zoom webinar chat box, let me just read our participants.
Sure.
I mean, the places where they're from: Baguio, Batangas, Cavite, Cebu, Davao, Quezon Province, and Laguna. So thank you for joining us today. For the Q&A portion, Sir Vishnu still has around 15 minutes
Sure.
to answer your Zoom questions. We'd encourage you, yes, to type in your question at the Q&A box. Better yet, raise your hand by clicking the raise hand button and do the Zoom live question. And for our Facebook and YouTube viewers, type in your questions on the comment box. So welcome back, Sir Vishnu.
Great. Looking forward for the questions.
And we're looking forward to the questions. We have present questions.
Okay.
Again, thank you for taking us to church or to the temple of worship. Thank you for connecting us spiritually to our Creator and understanding that beyond what we can do is God's intervention or the Creator or Allah's intervention. And we have to have faith. Sir, from Princedale, possible alternatives since the travel business is down. I think you have answered this before. Sharon, what are the new normal trends in service hotel industry? So how do they save their colleagues and their people?
Okay, so there are. It's tough, right? Because travel industry and the hotel industry go hand in hand, and they probably would be, along with the airlines, would be the top 3 industries who have been hit very, very, very hard.
That's right.
So this is something I have done personally for my staff, who I have no choice but to retrench them. One is we have paid the dutiful, lawful way of paying them when we are relieving them of their duties. That's number 1. Number 2, we have explained to them why we had to take this decision, and we have been completely open and transparent from a financial position. So we had to be very clear with the specifics of it, which they help them to understand a bit more. Third one is we gave them a really good letter of recommendation from the company. So we said to them that not only you can put us, obviously, the HR for the reference, but also we gave them, for the years that they have worked with, their strengths, personalized letter of recommendation signed by general manager, signed by me and the HR, and we gave them a hard copy and a soft copy, which might help them in future when they're looking for jobs and things like that. So for hotel, like, try to provide them the alternative venues where they can find jobs. Grab, in Malaysia would be Lala Move, in Philippines also Lala Move, finding out the alternative places for them to work, because you can't. If you have friends who are hiring, definitely recommend these people to work with your friends and put you in a word of mouth on behalf of your team that you're retrenching and things like that. But it's tough, and we got to face the facts, and you do whatever is in your control to help them out. Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Vishnu, for confronting the brutal facts with kindness and empathy.
Yes.
I'm now looking at our Q&A box, and Michelle Roque says, "You are admirable, Coach Vishnu."
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
And Teresa Villegas is sharing with us, "We feel guilty when salespeople started handing over their resignations recently. We feel that we are not able to sustain their motivation and resilience." Is the guilt feeling normal?
Yes, it is. It is normal, Teresa. The guilt feeling is normal, and also it's real. Yeah. If your salespeople are handing resignations, one of the things I would like to suggest you is, if you may find out why they are handing their resignations. Is it because from the management of the company, they have not adjusted the targets according to the pandemic? Or is there any other reason that they are moving on? And I don't think so. It's motivation or resilience. I think there might be some practical challenges or sometimes misunderstandings you're thinking a way of helping them, but that message has not reached them. So they feel that, the management doesn't understand where they're coming from. So yes, letting people go is, you'll always feel guilty. You'll overcome it once you understand that it is a fact and you need to deal with it as a leader of that organization. But the people who have left, it doesn't hurt to give them a call and find out, hey, how are you? How's everything? You have not been with us for a month. I hope you and your family are good. I have a quick question. Can I ask you, what was the trigger for you to hand over your resignation? And never take the surface answer. You should have further questions to probe, to go to the source of the problem, not just the problem, to go to the source of the problem. And you might, unearth some of those misunderstandings. But yeah, some people say, Vish, how about we send them a survey, exit survey, etc. Now we have time. Let's give them a call. That's what my answer would be.
That's a great answer, Coach Vishnu. I know it's already 11:27, but can you still take another question, sir?
Sure, yes.
So from Raymond De Vera, it's in the Zoom webinar chat box. How do you implement these great tips when these are not among the values of the organization? That's a challenge, I must say.
One thing I have learned, so sorry, who asked this question, Howell?
It says from Raymond De Vera. It's
Mr.
not
De Vera.
Values.
Sorry, what's the first name? I missed the first name.
Raymond, sir. Raymond.
Okay. So Raymond, if these are not the values of the organization, you can do a couple of things. I don't know how else to say this, but one is, actually one answer. If these are not the values of the organization, talk to the management, especially the senior management, and express what you have expressed here, that these are some of the things that I would like to do so that we can prevent some of these things and we can future-proof our team moving forward, we can be stronger. These are some of the changes I suggest. No, you cannot do all those things, etc., etc. And then obviously it proves your point, right? You're thinking they're not in line with the values. It proves your point because you personally clarified it yourself. That's a short-term place for you to work yourself. Yeah. What you might find otherwise is, this is what you think are not the values of the organization. Again, Raymond, flip the coin, 50-50, right? The other 50% is you verified it. Yes, they're not the values. Okay, I'm not asking you to resign because these are tough times, but realize that it's a short-term workplace for you. The other side is, you might have realized these are not the values of the organization previously, but this pandemic maybe brought some change in the senior management, maybe brought some realization in the senior management, maybe brought some, they had their own experiences which drove the change in the senior management. And when you talk to them about it, you might be surprised. They might be open to your suggestions. And yeah, so at least you're giving a benefit of doubt. But either way, go and have an honest conversation with the senior management. And then you make a decision.
I like it. Because the worst thing that can happen is that the senior management will just say no.
Yes.
And yet, on their level, they can still do something about it and exercise the 5 C's for leading their team.
Correct.
So thank you so much, Coach Vishnu. And everybody, put your hands together for Coach Vishnu.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
We've learned so much from you. I love particularly the stories you've shared. And everything was heartfelt. But if there's one thing you'd like us to think about before we sleep, before we go to sleep tonight, what would that be, sir?
I'd like to share my screen and put this up here. hang on.
Yes, sir.
So this is something that I have recently designed and I put it up. I wrote an article about this in Medium. Don't let the little things divide you when your agreement on the big things should blind you.
Wow. Can we just take a picture of, I'd like to take a picture of this slide.
Sure.
Everybody,
Please.
take out your phones, and this is, I mean, 1,000, or if not 1,000, more than 1,000-year-old wisdom. I like it.
So yes, some of you are retrenched, some of you had to take salary cuts, some of you have arguments with your own team or with your supervisors, with your managers. But always remember, don't let the small things, don't let the little things divide you, detour you, or distract you, because you have agreed on the big things, and those big things should blind you. The big things can be building a successful career. Big things can be some of your personal goals, looking after your family members, buying a house, getting advanced. Big things can be, helping the company to achieve this goal. So blind yourself with the big things and keep reminding your team the big things so that the little things don't divide you and your team. Okay? Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate your time.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Howell. Thank you, sir.
Coach Vishnu Annapareddy, put your hands together for Coach Vishnu.
So, Sir Howell, next Tuesday, we have, I think it's on 18th of August, next Tuesday, we are talking about reinventing your business, the third and the final part series for reinventing your business.
Wow, we started with the self and then now with your people. And on the part 3, it's reinventing their businesses and organizations. So thank you, Sir Vishnu. See you next week.
See you next week.
And keep inspiring others.
Thank you. Same to you, sir. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, all the participants. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And thank you so much, Coach Vishnu. Everybody, once again, put your hands together for Coach Vishnu Annapareddy. And let's usher back our dear president, Ms. Irish Malonda Samson.
Hello again.
Hello, Madam President.
Yes, that was indeed an inspiring, wonderful, informative session from, of course, Coach Vishnu Annapareddy. In behalf of Ariva Academy, thank you so much, Coach. And we will be seeing you on next Tuesday, August 18, for the third part. Right, Sir Howell?
That's the third and last installment of this great series of rescuing and rebuilding and reinventing the self, the people, and the organization. I love it so much.
You're definitely correct. So let's ask our participants what are their takeaways. Can you share this? Can you share it with us? Please type it in the chat box now. And while they're typing their takeaways, Sir Howell, you can share yours.
My favorite is the brutal facts. I mean, I love everything that Coach Vishnu has shared. The stories, the factual evidences, the practical tips, but more importantly, the brutal facts. Why? Because what's glaring was that we all thought that optimistic people would be the people who would be surviving this pandemic, but they could die of heartbreak. So instead of being optimistic, be realistic, confront the brutal facts, and never stop believing that the end will be bright and better for all of us. I thank Coach Vishnu for that.
Okay.
What about you?
For me, of course, it's the 5 C's of leading in a crisis, especially connect with your people, of course, and build relationships. And of course, the last quote that we had from Coach Vishnu, don't let the little things divide you when your agreement on the big things should blind you.
I like that because it reminds us of the government. When people are nitpicking and trying to fight over little things, we forget that the main goal is to overcome the COVID-19 virus. And let's let the future blind us that the future that's so bright blind us and inspire us to go for it.
And I will now read our takeaways from our participants. Miss Claudine said, relationships builds outside office premises.
I agree.
And Patricia, we have always something to share even during difficult times. I agree. Yeah, the heart will always lead the hand what to do.
Wow, that's a beautiful quote. The heart will always lead the hand what to do.
Sir Howell.
Yeah, Ma'am Teresa Villegas mentions relationships with your people are built outside the office.
Correct. And with that, of course, thank you for joining us this morning. And we hope to see you again next Tuesday for the part 3 of our business rescue project. And of course, in behalf of Ariva Academy, I would like to thank you as well, Sir Howell, for moderating our session today. Though we will be having our virtual e-learning session later this afternoon. Would you like to invite them?
You know, it's always a pleasure to do this, Madam President. And I am also excited to invite you this afternoon, 3 p.m. And shall we be flashing the slides now? Masterclass 3.0. If you are preparing yourself to be a manager, this is the course for you. How to take on greater responsibility. Will give you step-up skills. And you, as non-managers, will be competent enough to be promoted as, or to perform at least the role of being managers within your team. So that's this afternoon. And I would like to invite you all, and I would like to say, please register, and you will never regret it. Thank you, Ms. Irish.
Thank you, Sir Howell. I'll be seeing you in a while. Bye-bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. And of course, we would like, again, we would like to invite you later this afternoon, 3 to 5:30 in the afternoon, how to take on greater responsibilities, step-up skills for non-managers. And of course, this will be conducted by none other than Mr. Howell V. Mabalot. Thank you so much. And of course, we would like to thank our following win-win partners. Ariva Academy would like to thank our official media partner, Art Plus Magazine, digital media partners, Focus Media, Globaltronics, City Advertising Ventures, Outcome, Elevate Media. For win-win partners, thank you to Brother, Faber-Castell, Gluta-C, Moringa O2, KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo, Lotus Biscoff, Boss Job, Sir Technology Inc., Finma Properties, Salary Jet, Ilawi Korea, Kidolson and Carpo Consulting, Enchanted Kingdom, Disperse, Cosmotech Philippines Inc., Mindchom's virtual preschool program. To register your toddlers, please call them at 0906-486-0710 or email them at lisacanabe@mindchoms.org. Essential Safety Products PH for your personal protective equipment. For your health and safety compliance requirements, please email them at essentialsafetyph@gmail.com. And if you want to place your ads here, advertise your company, your services, and your logo, have a brand exposure to thousands of viewers through FB, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Zoom, please email us at marketing@ariva.com.ph. Stay on top of our insights and updates. Please stay connected. Visit us on our social media pages. Please join the Ariva Academy Facebook group, like the Ariva Academy Facebook fan page, follow the Ariva Academy LinkedIn page, and visit us on our website. It's www.ariva.com.ph. And if you missed watching our session this morning and the previous e-learning sessions that we had, the part 1, part 2 this morning, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Ariva Academy and Ariva Talks. Again, it's Ariva Academy and Ariva Talks. And for our upcoming online learning sessions, we would like to invite you, of course, this afternoon, how to take on greater responsibility, step-up skills for non-managers, and this will be conducted by Mr. Howell V. Mabalot. Effective technical writing and communication skills for performance excellence. This will be tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow. Part 1 will be in the morning, 10 to 12:30. And part 2 will be in the afternoon, 3 to 5:30. And we will be having Ms. Rory Sugay to discuss the session. Of course, this will be on Thursday, August 13, 12 employee welfare and fringe benefits. We have invited spokespersons from DOLE, SSS, Pag-ibig, and PhilHealth to share with us our benefits, our assistance during this COVID pandemic. Cost-effective purchasing, sourcing, procurement management, and the new business normal. This will be on Friday, August 14. The intersection of human resource and accounting departments. This will be on Friday as well, August 14, and we will be having Mr. Orly to discuss the session. Strategies to lead, motivate, and inspire action in a team. This will be a virtual masterclass. This will be on Tuesday, August 18, and will be conducted by Ms. Roch Villo. Remote work policy and procedure, how to make an effective telecommuting remote and flexible work policy. This will be on Wednesday, August 19, and we will be having Mr. Ronaldo Turla. Protect your business finances, strategic value, financial negotiations, and creditors, channel partners, and third-party agencies. This will be on Thursday, August 20. Again, Thursday, August 20. Managing psychosocial strains during crisis. This will be on Thursday, August 20. And we will be having Coach Suzette Shapno to discuss the session. And of course, Ariva Academy would like to invite you. I would like to invite you. Please do save the dates. This will be on October 26 to 30. This is a 5-day virtual journey. The Asia's highly anticipated HR learning event, Asia HRD Summit, and the Philippine HR Congress 2020 Transcendence, Converging People, Science, and Technology. For further details and how to register, please email us at successseminars@ariva.com.ph. And if you want to customize an e-learning session exclusive for your team, for your company, invite our Ariva partner speakers, invite Mr. Howell Mabalot, invite Coach Vishnu Annapareddy. Please do call me at 0916-695-4418. Again, it's 0916-695-4418, or email me at irish.arivaacademy@gmail.com. That's it. Thank you so much. Hope that you learned a lot. You were inspired by Coach Vishnu Annapareddy. Thank you so much. Again, this is Irish Malonde Samson. In Ariva, it's all about being better, be safe, and healthy. We would like to invite you again this afternoon how to take on greater responsibility, step up skills for non-managers. Thank you so much, and have a great day.